Welcome back, everyone. Well, we were just listening to the ad about I'll get it out about all of the different special that you're doing right now, and I'm losing my mind. I have with me Julie and John Troutman. They're the founders of Real Estate Knowledge Institute, and they have these great programs that they're going to be offering starting January. I was just listening to your ad. Welcome back to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Carol. We're real estate investors. We moved to the Valley 7 years ago from Seattle, and we've been investing down here for a couple of years before that. And we've done everything down here, and in fact, currently are doing commercial. We do fix and flips, lots of rehabs, new construction. We do the commercial, it varies. We have some retail projects going right now. We have industrial. We have office rehabs and stuff like that. So we specialize, and we have a pretty wide range of real estate investing that we invest in.
But not only do you invest in it, you teach it. And that's what's really cool. And you're going to have these events that are coming up January 8th through the 12th across the Valley. And I want to talk about them. And that's what you're here for. You are not just that you do it, you teach it, and you teach it for a reason. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's even more important. We don't just teach it, we do it. Right? So a lot of people that teach or are in the education space in real estate actually don't necessarily practice it. So I think it's important and vital that if you're taking advice from somebody in real estate investing, that they're there doing it. And that's key for us, is that we practice what we preach, we walk the walk.
Well, I'm wearing the hat. I'm excited about it. And so I want to tell everybody they have hats. You also have a book that you wrote that is awesome with your wife. And I want to talk a little bit about that, because we're going to open up the lines to the audience. We're going to talk about, kind of what it is that you do so that you can help people who want to get involved in this. Maybe you're even already doing something, but you may not be so fantastic in certain areas. Help them on that.
Yeah, so a lot of people are looking at getting started in real estate investing. They don't have the confidence, or they don't necessarily know where to get started. We do assessments with people. We make sure that they understand where they're at, so we have an idea of how we can help them. Not an idea. Then we know how we could best help that person or persons. A lot of times people do it as a couple or as a family. So once we have that, then we have a roadmap of how to help them through the process. And typically, for new people, they want to get started in fix and flip. It just is the most common. It's what TV shows are promoting out there, and it's what we know. And quite frankly, it's a great spot to get started at. Now, there are more advanced real estate investors, or even if you are new, we encourage people to take a look at commercial real estate, and that could be multifamily, it could be all sorts of different avenues, because it's not as scary as people think. But so whether you're new or a seasoned investor, there's some scary or unknown aspects of real estate investing. So we walk them through the process so they feel comfortable in doing whatever new project, new endeavor that they're getting started.
Well, also, I know what you do too is teach people who have want to get involved but may not have a lot of money, and you teach them how they can do it that way too, because a lot of people would love to get involved with flipping houses or investing in homes, and they don't know how to. They don't think they can even start because they don't have the money.
Yeah, I think that one of the unique things that we try to accomplish at the Real Estate Knowledge Institute is we show people ways to start investing with little or no money. And there are many different avenues that we are able to hold people's hands through that.
Now, of the classes that you're going to be having starting in January, do the classes throughout the Valley, do they pick and choose what they want in the different areas, or how are you working that?
Yeah, so what it's designed to do is it's not like we did several different days at different times in different cities to make sure that we could get the education to the people that are looking. So that's how we designed that, just because we know it wasn't one time in days going to fit everybody's schedule. Right. So that was the reason for setting it up that way.
Now, can they get all the information on your website?
They could get a lot of the information. They could get our information and get hold of us, obviously through the website.
So you can also see where the classes are going to be held, and all the information is going to be there. It is realestateki.com. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You could call them direct. Their phone number is 623-500-2000. And if you're interested, maybe you are somebody that's already even doing this, but you may not be proficient in every area. That's what they're here for. Or maybe you're somebody that would like to get involved. It's something that you've always wanted to do. They've also written this book. The book is called Do You Want Truth or Comfort in Real Estate Investing? And why did you write the book?
You know, there's just a lot of hype around real estate investing, as there should be, but there's a lot of misconceptions as well. And we do work with a lot of people that unfortunately get involved in programs where they maybe without the proper education, they jump into real estate investing, and it's they lose a lot of money, or potentially can, or not make what they should.
Right. Yeah.
So we see that pretty often. So we wanted to get out there and make sure that people understood what it takes to get going in real estate investing, get started. And that, like you said, it doesn't matter how much money you have, just get started.
And the only way that you're going to get started is maybe try and give them a call, talk to them. You do consultations with people, because you've got to find out where maybe there's someplace in there. They're not here to criticize you. They're here to help you do better at what you may even already do.
Everybody, myself, us, every investor out there started somewhere, and they were new. So it's important to understand that. The other thing is it's not us as the educators. We do educate, but we have a community of educators, people that are experts in their particular field that are able to educate people in what specific area they want to learn, right? Whether it's, and people have different learning styles too. So we teach differently to accommodate all types of learning. And that could be one-on-one with people out in the field, helping them, through the process. But what we found a lot of success in is that, coupled with being able to work with people in a bite-sized weekly steps.
It's been that kind of a day.
Yeah. I guess so. Sorry. So weekly steps where they have, I'm going to call it homework. They have homework to accomplish before the next week. And the reason why we do it that way is my wife and I, what we used to do is have people in, and we would go through a process and have them, spend 2 or 3 days with them so they could leave. It is too much information, and what happens is they just get overwhelmed, and then they don't get out of the starting block.
I like it the way that you're doing it, because it's easy, it's simple, and it's a little bit at a time, so you're not overwhelmed with a ton of information. We're going to open up the lines of the audience for everybody to get a book. We're going to give it to everyone. The name of the book is Do You Want Truth or Comfort in Real Estate Investing? And they know it all. They've been doing it for a long time. They've very knowledgeable in it. So we're going to open up the lines of the audience for everyone to get a book. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for the book, because you know what? I know a lot of people who have been interested in doing this kind of thing. And there's a lot of investors that even listen to this show, and they're going to learn even more, because even if though they do the investing, they don't know all the ins and outs of it. So they're going to learn a lot from you.
Yeah, you got to stay new. You got to stay humble. We still are. We get taught by our educators. It's a constant learning, especially in real estate investing. I mean, there's just no way to know it all.
There's no way, and it changes all the time, and new information, and how to do this, especially with the internet and all that kind of thing, and how to get it, and how to make things work properly in today's world.
Yeah, good point as far as the internet goes. What we see is, we see a lot of people out there that follow the person that's driving the Lamborghini or something like that, where I'm
following them too, but anyway, go ahead.
Because they're a little quick, right? So my Prius doesn't keep up. But
go ahead.
But what I will say is that you want to make sure when you're following these people that they're actually, look at their pages, make sure that they actually do real estate every single day, and they're not just professional marketers.
And that's what these people are all about. They walk the talk. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk further. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Call in and get yourself a book. It's realestateki.com. So welcome back, everyone. And we are talking with John and Julie Troutman. They are the founders of Real Estate Knowledge Institute. And let me say something here. We didn't say this because they forgot, and I forgot too, that these classes that they are offering are all free. Everything that they're offering to you guys, this knowledge that you're going to get from them is free to you. Now, these classes are going to be starting January 8th through the 12th across the valley. If you're interested in real estate, these are the people that can help you. Not only do they have experts in the field that teach you, you're going to learn so much to get you much more further in the area of investing or flipping or even buying. What is it? Is it everything soup to nuts?
It's exactly that. It's exactly that. In real estate investing, we have educators in all spaces.
Now, you said you do both residential and commercial, so a lot of people who have already been doing residential and already know that they're making some good money, because you know that real estate's the way to make money here, and now maybe stepping into buying commercial.
Yeah, here in the Valley, so what's unique, we're here in the Valley. We have some key educators here in the Valley. So if you're investing in real estate right now, especially single family, you know the margins are a little tighter. If you look at commercial and let us work with you, we'll show you like a completely different side. The biggest thing for us, even when we converted over to commercial, was this big fear of like, oh my gosh, this is like totally different.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's really not. It's actually easier than residential. And that's the reality. But everybody has that misconception because it's just not mainstream, right? It's not on TV. It's not what everybody's doing. But it is very lucrative. It is the most profitable thing. We get the highest returns, all of that. Investors are looking for, long-term investors look for cash flow. If you're looking for cash flow, they need to be looking in commercial. And that's what these events are going to go through with them. They're going to be going through commercial. We're going to show you. One thing we didn't touch on is we need help finding more of these deals. So if you're scared of commercial and you want to learn more, show up. We'll show you what we're looking for. Bring us the deals. We'll pay you for them. You want to partner with us on a deal? We could talk about that too. I mean, that's how much we have 9 projects currently working right now. We can't get enough of the commercial.
Well, and they're looking for anybody out there that might be in that area. They're looking to talk to you, and you say that you will help them make it happen even faster.
Well, I think with education, it kind of streamlines that process, right? Especially since we're doing it here, we already have the roadmap to it. It's one of the key things. Like, if you're looking at working with a company, I think one key thing is knowing, oh, these people are local, and this is what they do every day here. So.
And that's what you do. You walk the talk. Everything that you do, you're talking about, you do actually do.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the book here is Do You Want Truth or Comfort in Real Estate Investing? They wrote the book, and everybody's going to get it. So you can all call in and just get the book from us here at 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. These classes that they're going to be offering right there are free. All of this is free to you. It's January 8th through the 12th. They're across the valley. You're going to be learning from some of the experts out there that will teach you how to be better in what it is in any area that you're looking to grow in. And they'll also do an assessment with you. Tell them what you do with that.
Yeah, the assessment is basically what we do is we go through and ask you a series of questions, and that could be from finding properties to helping you figure out how to fund them and what your knowledge is in that. What your previous experiences are. And then what we're able to do is come up with a roadmap for you to help you in your real estate investing career.
And again, our lines are open here, and everyone's getting the book. The number is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. If it's not for you, give it to somebody else, you know. And maybe you know somebody that's interested. That's what I like about this show. It's just a little bit of information for everybody out there. The website to check out all of these events is realestateki.com. You can call them direct. Their number is 623-500-2000, and they're rated with the Better Business Bureau. Let's talk about some of the different things that you want to get out today, too. Obviously, these things are, how does somebody get started then? What's the best thing that they should do?
they should give us a call and let us go through an assessment with them and figure that out. I do want to talk about the book just for 1 second and go back to it. If you didn't want it for free today, you can go to Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and it's $25 on there. So
So
I mean,
it's a
we don't mind.
$25
We don't.
guy.
Yeah, we don't mind.
We don't mind you
people
buying
going.
it, but they're offering it for free right now, right here.
Hey, we do have them for free for you guys. So please call in if you're interested in the book.
You're going to get a hat too, by the way. I got mine, so let's give everybody a hat too. How's that?
There's limited availability. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Come by the office because I don't know how that's going to be shipped in the.
Okay, I'm not worried about it.
But you know
I'll
what?
call
You
them and
look great
I'll
in
send
it.
them
I have to say, if you guys are watching, look at her in the hat. Look at how. Yeah,
Now,
it's incredible.
But when they go to the
our
class-
sales on the hats will go through the roof.
So really, that the book is $25 if you go to Amazon.com, but here it is absolutely free, and you can call in here throughout the rest of the show to get it. And the number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. What makes you so different? Because there are other people that are trying to educate too. What makes you all so different?
We've talked about it a couple times today. Just the fact that we do it, right? So a lot of people do talk about real estate investing. They sell some sort of program. Typically, it's a get-rich-quick kind of real estate investing deal. I'm never going to tell you that, and no one on my team is ever going to tell you you're going to get rich investing in real estate quickly, like it's just a get-rich-quick thing. Now, can you make money quick? Sure. But this is a process, and you have to, it's just a long-term play, really is what it is. And it could be very lucrative. It's how people build wealth. It's how most people become millionaires in this country is through real estate.
Talk about the characteristics of your most successful student.
The characteristics are people that are willing to do the work and not procrastinate. Here's what we find. We find that if we give you these bite-sized tasks every week, and the people that make sure they pick up the call, they're there for the appointment, make this a priority. You're investing in yourself, you're investing in your financial future. And sometimes we find that people want to take a shortcut. They expect it to be simple. And we do make it as easy as possible by, within like 5-6 weeks, you're making offers, right? Maybe sooner, it just depends. So we're getting you ramped up. You just have to trust the process, but you also have to be able to pick up the phone, and you also have to do the work. It's nothing
comes easy.
Exactly. So I would say people that actually want it is the characteristics of people. You just got to put your head down and keep going.
Now, you could check them out. These are free. They don't even cost you money. And how long are the classes? How long are you doing these things?
So the classes could range up to 3 hours on those days. So it just depends, but they're going to be about 3 hours.
So, but they're 3 hours, and it's much better than having to go all day long, 2 or 3 days, and an event. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, and here's the other thing. In that event, what we're going to work with you and show you are some of the deals that we're looking for. So we could help you. You're going to learn what we go out and actively search for, whether you want to do it yourself or not. If you choose not to, that's okay. You could work with us. You could tee us up the deal and just take a finder's fee, or you can partner with us on a deal.
So you could check it out on the website. It is realestateki.com. You can call them. They'd love to talk to you. The number is 623-500-2000, rated with the Better Business Bureau. These are all free events starting January 8th through 12th across the valley.
Yeah, and one other thing is a lot of people that you guys may hear on the radio come across that are on a national platform that come to our town. We're in Phoenix. We're in Phoenix, you guys. So these other people that come from different parts, they don't know the market like we know it, right? The other thing is they focus on one thing, and that's fix and flips. Okay, fix and flips, maybe wholesale. What we focus in also is multifamily, okay, and other aspects of commercial. That's office, that's retail, industrial. So we focus on a lot of different things. So the education piece there's not one person that's going to be able to teach everybody that. So that's why we have all these great instructors, great educators to work with you.
And they're free. They're absolutely free for you. So who wouldn't want free advice to be able to get better at what they do, or maybe even get involved with you?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what's key about these events coming up in January. So we encourage you guys to, if you're interested, make sure that you go to the website, realestateki.com, get registered, reach out to us. Start with the book. And it's free.
And the book is free here. I'll tell you something. I agree
Well, it's free
with
for you, free for them, not free for us. We paid for it. But
Here's the thing, though. I want people to know that it does start. Reading does help, and they have so much information in here. And anybody who wants to do business like this, you do need to learn from the best. The number to call here for the book is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check it out on their website. It's realestateki.com.